Good morning, how are we today? I've got my coffee. I'm going to do the nighttime version of the Naked 3. Oh gosh, how are we today? I feel like I've slept really funny. I don't know how you sleep, but sometimes I think I slept like this at night. It's really strange, like I feel like my whole back has been pulled. And then I was dreaming that I'd gone to this new hairdresser and I was like, yeah, you know, can you do something with my hair? And the woman kept going off and she wasn't like assisting me, and then I fell asleep on the chair, and then this other woman was doing my hair and she dyed it black but put big purple streaks in and cut me a fringe. And then she cut the fringe off. Like she kept cutting it, so she cut it so the hair was like sticking up like that, and I was like, oh my God, what is this? This is not what I wanted. And she's like, yeah, that's gonna be £200. And I was like, what? But I hate it. And then I couldn't find my wallet. Anyway, let's begin. So yesterday we did a day look that you can wear to work and what have you. And today we're going to do an evening look. These are the shades again to remind you. You've got lots of shimmers and a few mattes. You always want to start off with your mattes just to kind of start off the look. So what I'm going to do, because this is an evening look, I'm going to start off with Nude. So I'm just going to tap a matte 217 in, and I'm just going to place it at the end of the eye here, and I'm just going to see that. Can you see how instantly darker that is? I want the majority of it on the crease, you see, and then whatever's left I'm going to brush over the entire eyelid. Now I'm going to try to bring, if you've got hooded eyes, you want to look straight ahead, because if you do this, you're not going to get the hood of the eye. You want to look straight ahead so you can see just there. And with whatever's left on your brush, just gently bring it up like so. So you can just see it, but the majority of it is in the crease, creating that depth. Bring that same shade underneath the eye. Always go as you go along, like so. Then start with the other eye. Oh, I've been looking at those Barefoot Dreams blankets online. Oh my God, they're so expensive. And on top of that, you can't get them in the UK. So I'm looking on Amazon. Oh my God, they're like $180. But you know me, once I'm obsessed with something, I'm obsessed with something and I need it. Oh, I tell you what I did buy, and it should be coming soon, the Yeti mug, because so many of you said it was really good, and I'm so excited because, you know, I like to enjoy my coffee, but I'm one of those people that like my beverages, steaming hot. Like now, you know, for me, I don't know why, but drinks cool down so quickly, or it's just me, I like to drink really hot drinks, and it just finishes too quickly. I end up gulping it down in 3 gulps. So I thought I'm going to get this Yeti mug, this camping mug, because it's going to keep my coffee warm, which is what I want. I want to sip my coffee languishly, you know? I don't just want to gulp it down. So I need it to stay a bit hotter. Okay. So now we've put that on. Right. So begins the fun part. I'm going to take a flat brush like that, and this is where I'm going to go in with my shimmers. And one of my absolute favourites is this one here. It's called Liar, which is that one. And it's a shimmery shadow, and we're just going to place this all over the lid, like so. And what this is, it's almost the same shade as Nude, only shimmery. Look at that. It is absolutely stunning. One of my favorite shades. So you're just going to press, don't rub, because you're going to rub it off. So you're just going to pat that on the eyelid. And these are so pigmented, it's unreal. And you're going to do the same on the other eye. Just press that on close to the lashes and on the lid. Now, I don't typically take the shimmeries underneath. So I'm going to leave that like that, right? Then I'm going to take something like an angled brush will really help. Something like this, tapered, so it can really get to the parts that you want. And I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna be daring. I'm gonna go in with dark side, which is this one here. And I'm just gonna, it's like a grey, almost like a greyish shade. I'm just gonna tap that in. And then what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna place the brush on the corner of my eye like that. And I'm just gonna tap the majority of that colour right on that corner. I'm gonna switch my brush around and I'm gonna start to carve it in to the crease. Again, just keep tapping. This is a beautiful gunmetal shade. Just keep it, it helps if it's tapered because that tapered bit is just gonna keep it in the corner. You wanna keep it in the corner and gently bring it round. Then get your blending brush that you used earlier and start blending that colour in. You want to be really soft about it, you know, really sort of, because you don't want to sort of lose that shade. So just keep tapping in and blending in until till the edges are really sort of blended in. Can you see? And it just starts to create this smoky definition. Take your other brush again. Oh, everything's on the side. And put some underneath the eye on the lash line, bottom lash line. You definitely want to keep that bottom lash line smoked out. And what I love about shades like this, can you see now the difference? We've got this oof eye. What I love about palettes like this and shades like this, it's not black. Black can be very difficult to work with if you're doing a smoky eye. It can just end up looking just too much and a bit harsh. And you really have to be confident with your shadows, but I prefer colours. So again, I'm going to blend this out now, because all you're going to do now is just keep this really, really blended. And also, remember with your dark shadows, you don't want to get them up too high, because that's when it can start looking a bit much. So there we've got that on that eye, and it just opens the eye. Remember, when you're going out in the evening, you want to amp everything up because the light's lower, so your features are going to disappear more. So that's why when you go out in the evening, you wear a heavier foundation, you put more blush on, you contour a bit more, and you do a dramatic eye because it shows up better in low light. So we're going to go on to the other side now. So back into this shade here, dark side, which is the second to last dark, and it is the most beautiful, beautiful shade. And we're gonna, again, concentrate on that corner, just pressing. It's keeping that pressed to that corner, you can see. Then gently turning the brush around. It doesn't matter if you haven't got a brush like this, any brush, just keep it tapped in that corner. And just bring it round a little bit. Bring the rest of this brush shade, this dark shade, underneath the eye like that. It's all about placement first. And I know if you put it on, you think, oh my God, but just, and then you're gonna blend in. And the softer the brush, the better the blend. Under the eye, make sure that's really blended as well. And really blend out as much as you possibly can. I think I've put too much on this side. Not to worry, get a bigger brush and really just blend. And if you feel like you've put too much, you can take a neutral shadow or a white face powder and blend it out. But, you know, there you go, we're blended again, fab. So what I'm gonna do now is, I'm just gonna have a look at my two eyes and kind of think, okay, this one needs a bit more. So I'm just gonna add a bit more on that side, blend it out, and you get this fabulous smoky eye, darling. Blend, blend, blend. If you feel like you haven't blended enough, why am I making this so awkward in the corner? God, Shaz, come on. Get your big fluffy brush and just do an extra blend because you don't want any harsh lines. You want it to look really seamless. And always turn to the side so you can see how it's looking. And at the end of the day, just blend it all out because that's what you want it to be. Just blend it so it looks diffused, okay? Gorgeous. Now, you know it's not an eye without shimmer. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this shade here, which is called Mugshot. And I'm going to take my finger, so it kind of looks like that. And I'm just going to place that over the other one. Like so. It's slightly lighter than the colour we used before, but it's just gonna really pop those eyes like that. You see? Make sure I'm still blended. Fabu, fabu. Then I'm going to go in with the white shade. What's it called? Strange, that white shade. And I'm gonna put that in the inner corners. I love an inner corner highlight. It's essential. Okay, like so. Now we've got a dramatic eye. What are we going to do with liner? I would typically, with this, use a liquid liner or a gel eyeliner. I'm going to go in with my Bobbi Brown. This is the Longwear Gel Eyeliner Duo, black ink and steel ink. So it's kind of grey, but I like to go with a really grey. Again, black is quite harsh, I think, but if you just take like, this is a really sort of sleety grey. I love that kind of gunmetal-y kind of shade, you know, on the eye. And then what we're going to do is, so it's kind of like that colour, we are going to this is really hard doing it in the viewfinder. I love these because they are so pliable. Okay, so now I can see what I've done, right? So now, again, with me, it's all about getting the product on. Get the product on, and then this is where the smoke show starts. So make sure you get all the lashes right into the lash line like that. And then you can just pull it out to the edge like that. And then pull up. Again here, these are just so easy to use. They don't, you know, I don't know, they just make things easier. And then you've got to have a stronger eyeliner in the evening. Okay, now what I do is, so I've put that on. It's not very straight, but don't worry about that. You want to take a little sort of blending brush like this, and I'm going to go back into that dark side shade, and I'm just going to tap the brush on, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the top of that liner that I just did. And what that's going to do is, it's going to create a bit of smoke. Okay, yeah. So that's what, it's just going to blend out the edges. And this is a great thing to do with any liquid eyeliner. Just get another shadow and just go, not on top, just slightly over the top of your liner. And it just creates a really lovely smoke. Can you see? Everything looks soft. You don't know where things begin or where it ends. Like so. And the rest of it, I'm going to just put under the eye in that corner here. Like so. Am I even? Now, if you feel like you've got sort of fallout or or you need tidying up, just get your sponge. I've done the same foundation as I did yesterday in my yesterday's video, so it's the same. I've just put a bit more blush on and a bit more bronzer on. I feel like my nose, why is my nose going? What is it? Every time I film a video, my nose goes. It's insane. Okay. So that's that. You might want to amp it up a bit more and take a gel eyeliner. Oh, this has gone longer than 15 minutes. The gel eyeliner, you want to just go into your waterline. Okay, that's going to just darken things up even more. Okay. Now if I was to do this, it's going to take me ages, so just concentrate this into the lash line. It makes it, see, it makes a huge difference. It instantly smokes up the eye. Right, I'm going to put mascara on and then I'm going to come back. Right, mascara on, that's the eye look. And for lips, I'm going to go in with Mehr, which is an absolute favourite of mine. And it's a little bit darker, it's a little bit more seductive, it's a little bit oomph, you know? So, and it's a matte lip, so you can leave it like that, or if you're going out the evening, I do suggest wearing lip gloss, you know, it's evening. I'm going to go over the top with bareMinerals Forbidden, and this is their Buttercream gloss. And it's just a gorgeous pink, creamy gloss. It just, and it makes lips go, mm. I'm going to take the hair down. Okay, there you have it. That is the nighttime look using the Urban Decay palette, Naked 3. One of my favourites, pinks. It's a sultry, smoky, sexy, kind of lived in rock and roll kind of look. I love that kind of look, you know, like you lived in it kind of thing. That's it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're well. And I'll chat to you soon. Bye.